Hey, good evening, everybody. This is your local handyman checking in with you today. But today, I did not play handyman at all. I'm taking the day smooth off from it because, again, that $3.50 fix has cost me almost $35K. That is no shit. No shit. Almost has cost me $35K. Man, I just don't know. I don't know how we're going to recover, but we will rebuild. All right? I promise we will rebuild. Okay, the reason I brought y'all online today is because of a couple reasons. And I want to do a review of some motorcycles, okay? And here's my deal. Now, I am in the perfectly good right to do this, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you things that Harley owners, it's going to make you a little butt hurt. And Indian owners, I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you a little bit feel good, okay? So here's the deal. We started out, my wife, on a Harley Street 750. Now keep in mind the Street 750 is the entry-level bike for Harley Davidson. It is basically a throwaway, dispensable piece of shit, okay? All right, that's your shit. It's a POS. All right? Now, we took it up the hind end when we bought this thing. Now, I had to pay the freaking dealership $800 extra to take it off my freaking hands. Okay? So here's my deal. Overall comfort, I give that Harley Davidson an F-. And the reason being is I rode that son of a bitch 97 miles from Wichita, Kansas to Garber, Oklahoma on I-35 at 80 miles an hour. And that son of a bitch is, I mean, giving it hell. All right? And everybody's freaking passing me, to include the freaking road signs that have blown down. They're passing me. And I'm doing everything I can to keep up with the flow of ants on the Harley Davidson Street 750. And it's a cold day and I got snot and shit going all over my face going down I-35, being beat like Evander Holyfield in 12 freaking rounds, okay? I mean, when I got home, I had to take 3 Valium, 5 Percocets, and hell, whatever else it was. You know, just to ease the pain in my back. Overall, the Harley Davidson Street 750 is a piece of shit. I give it an F- at the best. Guys, do not buy one. You will take it up the hind end when you go to get rid of it. All right? Don't get rid of, don't, woohoo! Damn! I'll give you 10 minutes to quit that. Woo! Daddy might get lucky tonight. But anyway, that's a different story. Which brings me to the review of the Scout. Now, this is not a brand new Indian Scout. It's a 2015 model Scout ABS, which means anti-lock brake system, liquid cooled, all right? All the accessories, 100 horsepower right off the showroom floor. Now, this is Indian's entry-level bike. 100 horsepower entry-level bike. Okay? Now, they also hold their value. Given as which, this is 4 years old, and we still had to pay, let's just say roughly $83K for it, okay? I mean, so they hold their value. I had to pay the dealership to take the piece of shit Harley $800 to get it out of my freaking garage. So guys, I'm just telling you, if you want overall value and overall trade affordability, go with an Indian Scout. Do not go with the Street 750 to learn on. Get a Honda 500. Do not take it in the ass because you want to be cool and have a Harley Davidson. All right? Don't take it up your tailpipe for that, okay? It's not worth this saying, oh, no Harley. Well, fuck, so does everybody else. All right? And they're all black. Guys, the Scout's red. We chromed it out in black. All right? That made sense, didn't it?
Almost.
We chromed it all out in black, okay? All right? So, overall, in value, comfort, craftsmanship, the whole 9 yards, by far, the Indian Scout gets an A+ in my book. I rode this motorcycle approximately 40 miles. That was just to get it out of Oklahoma City so the wife could ride it. All right? Now, she's leaving my ass at home because I'm doing this damn video reviewing freaking pieces of shit that I bought in the past. Okay? So, here she goes. Please don't hit my charger. Please don't hit my charger. Anyway, here she goes on her Indian to scoot off, and here I am sitting talking to you all and trying to entertain you guys because you all can't afford pay-per-view either. Shit. $39.95 to watch it? Hell, I'll just check it out online for free. Good Lord. Hey, DJ, get over here. You know, that's the thing. Oh, DJ, he's making Garber great again. And let me tell you, you hear that? That is the roar of American horsepower. 100 horses. Straight off the showroom floor. You don't get that shit from Harley Davidson Street 750. Alright? I'm just saying, don't buy the piece of shit. Now this right here is sexy, guys. Not only what's riding it, but what is moving. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, that's just all-out beauty right there. By far, Indian did their homework, okay? They knew what it was going to take to keep an entry-level rider loyal to their brand. Unlike Harley Davidson. Hell, let's lure them in with this cheap piece of shit, all right? And then we'll get them on the other shit that is costing, $38,000. Then we'll get them on some of that shit, which will end up breaking down, whatever, in the long run, So, guys, don't go down that road. Literally, don't. What happened? It didn't break down, did it? Oh, she's coming to give me a kiss, guys. You know what? Maybe I need to censor this part, because usually when she gives me a kiss, there's a lot of tongue involved. Okay? And so, when there's a lot of tongue involved in this thing, guys, when she's doing the Texas tornado in my mouth...
You might
You all here, you know, you all just.
I'll see you later, baby.
All right. Hey, hell, I'm back. Fuck, the Texas tornado worked. Anyway, okay, so, again, let's just talk about overall comparing apples to apples, entry-level bikes, guys. Again, Harley-Davidson Street 750 F across the board. Comfort. The only thing that I could probably rate it high on is fuel mileage. Okay, it gets better fuel mileage, obviously, because it's a smaller engine. So that's about the only A that I can give the Street 750. Okay, now the Scout comes in two versions. Okay, there's a Scout 60, okay, which is 60 cubic inches. All right, and then there's the Scout, which is 100 horsepower straight off the showroom floor. You can pick either one. Kind of like Harley's got. They've got the Street 500 and the 750. Okay? Now, if you listen to the sound of the engine itself, okay, DJ, get back here. There ain't no Mexicans trying to get over that wall. You come on back. You come on back, DJ. We already made American great. Come on. Come on back. I'm sorry, guys. My dog is out there running off. Anyway, here's the deal. Straight across the board, the Harley-Davidson Street 750 got an F minus, all right? The Scout, the Scout, not just the 60, but the Scout with the ABS, okay, at 100 horsepower, straight off the showroom floor, gets an A plus in my book. Not just because I already owned an Indian, all right? It was not because of that, okay? It's because I rode both. And I'm even going to put in the beginner category the Sportster. Yeah, I will put the Sportster in the starter category. The 883s and the 1200s. You guys that are riding the Sportsters, you're riding a beginning bike. You're just riding it without training wheels, okay? So here's the deal. I'm putting the Sport right in there with it, okay? Okay, so, now, I ride a Harley-Davidson, you know, Street 750, okay? So I'm sorry, okay? You're going to take it in the ass in when you go to trade it in. Your Sportster riders, same thing. Your entry-level bike, okay? It's an entry-level bike, all right? I don't care what you want to tell me. It's an entry-level bike, okay? The Scout will be the entry-level bike for Indian, okay? So I'm putting it up, that Scout, up against all three of those, okay? I've rode all three of them, okay? I've rode the Sportster. I haven't rode a Street 500, thank God. My hemorrhoids would still be bleeding, all right? So I'm glad I never rode a Street 500. But that 750, my God, I tell you what, Preparation H, I tell you what, that's the reason their stock's going up, is because of me, guys. Okay, so anyway, here's the deal. Across the board, I would go with an Indian Scout as your entry-level bike. If not, go with a Honda, go with a Kawasaki Vulcan. A Kawasaki Vulcan's a great bike, guys. And truthfully, you're probably going to get more out of a Vulcan than you will a Street 750. I mean that, truthfully, I think you will, okay? So anyway, when you start looking at your bikes, guys, and you start looking at dependability, quality, and all that stuff, you need to look at it across the board, and don't just look at it just because, well, my buddy rides one. You know, I got to be cool. I got to fit in. No, you don't. No, you don't. You be you, okay? You be you, all right? Don't just be a part of something because it's cool, all right? You know, be different. Go out there and be different, okay? Try something different, guys. Those of you that want to bash Indian, that's fine. Bash Indian. I bash Harleys. I've ridden Harleys. Have you guys ridden an Indian? Have you ridden an Indian? That's what I got to ask. If you're going to criticize it, okay, at least please have ridden it, okay? I've ridden the big Road Kings and all that shit. I've ridden those, all right? Guys, again, They're way too narrow in the crotch. Harley Davidson is way too narrow in my crotch. Guys, whenever I straddle a bike, I want to feel as though I'm straddling something bigger than my wife, okay? I want to feel as though I have something between my legs, okay? Indian does that for me, all right? That's why I chose Indian, all right? So guys, do your homework. That's all I'm saying. Do your homework before you buy a product, okay? And I'm just telling you right now, if you're thinking about buying a Street 750 for anybody in your family, do not do it. Do not do it. Buy something different, okay? They're not worth the money, okay? Unless you can get it cheap. And whenever I say cheap, I mean less than $3,000 cheap, all right? I'm just saying, guys. It's the truth. It's the truth, all right? Sorry. Sorry if y'all got butt hurt. You know, it's the truth. It's what I know. It's what I've seen. It's what I've ridden, okay? So, overall, I got to say the Scout as an entry-level bike is a far superior bike than the Harley Davidson. And no, it's not just because of the one that I owned prior to it, because I had a Victory as well. We could have put her ass on the Victory Judge and let her ride the Victory Judge, okay? But now, the Judge, keep in mind, only had, I think, like 92 horsepower or 90 horsepower, something like that. The Indian's even got more horsepower than the Judge does, okay? So yeah, I could have put her on the Judge free of charge, okay? But no, that's not what she wanted. She wanted a Scout, okay? Again, it was a great decision, and, you know, just do your homework, folks. That's all I can tell you. On anything. Do your homework, okay? Sean Marshall, what's going on, buddy? All right, let's see who's watching. Hey, you know, it was kind of funny today when we were down there signing the papers at the Indian dealership today on this stuff. The owner comes up to me and goes, hey, man, he says, I got to tell you something. He says, your videos are freaking hilarious. He says, I watch those things, especially your noodling one. He says, whenever I'm having a, you know, kind of a rough day, I go in and I watch your noodling video, and he says, you're pretty damn funny. And I said, well, dude, I'm not trying to be funny. It's just life. Dude, it's just life, okay? So, I mean, that's all I can tell you. So anyway, hell, I need to get off here. I don't know why I'm rambling. Hell, OU is on pay-per-view. I can't afford to pay-per-view it. So I'm going to have to go and check the score on it. And then DJ's out here trying to make Garber great again. So I need to go find him before we get some puppies that we don't know about. And I don't want to have to pay child support on some puppies down someplace. So anyway, I need to get off here, go find old Hump Rider over here real quick. And I'll check in with y'all later. You all have a great evening. Take care and God bless. All right. I'll see you soon.